Whether you are a live gigging musician or a studio session man, you have thought about the in-ear monitor solution. Especially for churches, in-ear monitor solution is necessary more than ever in 2019. I have tried several solutions, and I think these two are the most affordable in-ear monitor solution. Evian was the first personal monitor system that I remember. You have dedicated hardware and you can mix own monitor, but it was pricey. Later on, other manufacturer came out in an affordable price range like Behringer P16. But if you buy a couple of them, that cost was like one digital mixer. And I don't think that is a budget friendly. So I turned it into a headphone amplifier. Back then, instead of a single unit, 4 or 8 channel headphone amps came out as one unit. I used to have that in my recording studio. Well, I need to mix for all musicians, so it took times. And someone needs to control levels right beside the headphone amp. Now you can find a headphone amp, the fancy word, in-ear monitor amp, as a battery power single unit in the market. Also, in 2019, a digital mixer is everywhere. Most digital mixer solutions give you the personal monitor app that you can choose a dedicated aux channel for own monitor mix. So in a live gig or a worship service, your phone becomes the controller for your own mix and you just need a headphone amp. Well, you can use wireless in-ear monitors, but these are too pricey. If you're looking for a wireless solution for good sound quality as a wired solution, you need to spend too much money on it. Here are two affordable in-ear monitor amps, Behringer P1 and P2. This is Behringer P1. I have been using this for more than 3 years. This is Behringer P2. I've been using this little over 2 months. Both have a belt clip and battery powered, but P2 is lighter and cheaper than P1, so it's live gigging friendly. P1 is 9V battery power unit. Also can be powered by a 9V 100 mAh adapter, but P2 only run on AAA batteries. P1's 9V cables can be break easily and hard to close the battery cover. P2 doesn't have a cable, which is better, but the housing design is something that I don't like. This clip is attached to a thin plate that can be easily bendable after extensive use. And this causes noise. Inside this housing, battery can fall apart. It happened to me. P2 has higher power headphone out than P1. People call it drummer proof, and certainly it does. But both units has not enough input headroom. So if you use higher output audio interfaces or mixers, you need to bring aux master level down so that you can avoid clipping inside the headphone input. I use P1 mostly for a recording. For live, drummers and keyboardists can use this with a bracket, can be attached to a stand. Also, guitarists can attach this into a pedal board, and this can run with the most pedal power. I used P2 for this live worship session and band practice last week. I used P2 over 10 hours with new batteries, and this still working. Conclusion: both sound quality is good for the price, but the input headroom is only concern, as I said earlier. That is for today's video. As you know, hit this video with a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. 안녕!